Nigga, worry about you. You so worried about me, worried about me, worried about me. Nigga, worry about you. You so worried about me, worried about me, worried about me. Nigga, worried about you.
Alright, K104 Hip Hop and R&B Streets Back Sunday with your girl KiKi J. Man, checking in right now. One of Texas' truest. Little KiKi.
Yes. What it do? I'm here. And you know what it is. H-Town legend Don Key. I'm happy to be here.
Man, I'm happy to have you here. Man, it's been a minute since you've graced us here in the Triple DF Dub, at least here for radio purposes.
Yes, yes.
So it's like good to have you.
I'm like a new artist or something again.
Y'all better do y'all research. Y'all better Google this man. He's like something like a legend.
I'm a new artist. I'm here now. I'm working. I've been in and out the city a lot, coming to Dallas, you know, just working, doing my thing. I'm here. I always feel like I'm home when I'm here, but we on some new things, doing some big things, about to bring KiKi back to the surface. So he's doing this new artist.
Yeah.
Hanging out with KiKi J all at the radio in the cold.
Okay, it is pretty cold out here. Nobody expected to have the wind of Chicago gracing us today, because man, it's been crazy out there. But I do want to say, you know, it's a good moment right now, I think, for Texas music. I mean, coming straight off of South by Southwest in Austin, there was a lot of people that, you know, got to be seen and heard while down there. Did you get a chance to make a stop through Austin?
Yes, I did. We went in on Saturday and did some stuff with Reebok, and we seen Sunday Digital, the producers. It's real big for Texas. That's a great thing. I told people we don't wake up to Def Jam and Universal on the corner like people in New York do and in California. So having something like South by Southwest, that's real big for us. You know, put Texas hip hop on the map, and it gives those independent artists a chance to, you know, broaden, instead of always having their mixtapes and pouring up and walking up to the DJs and here can you play it. Here goes an opportunity where you get to see all type of industry people and bring your music. And I hope you know that when you leave South by Southwest, you still got to do some more work, man.
Okay, yeah, you're definitely not done. You're definitely not done. One of the things I love about South by Southwest is that everybody's so receptive to the music. Like, you know, they're ready with their backpacks, you know what I'm saying, ready to fill it with all kinds of CDs and demos and stuff like that. Were you able to reconnect with people? Because like I said, you've been in the game for a long time. So was there like people that you saw like, dang, I ain't seen you in forever, you know?
Well, you know, I went on a basically like what I'm doing now, because I see so many people. I wanted to go here for what it was, media, press, get some of that. That's real good, be a little bit more friendly. So I went exactly for that purpose and continue working. I was working throughout the week. Like I said, I was in Lafayette last night. We're here today. So I had a lot of work going on. But I went there for that purpose. And the streets feel, man, from top to bottom. I'm talking about everywhere you look, it's a showcase, all kind of music and all type of people, all ethnics. It looked great. It was a great thing.
Well, it's really cool, man. We're talking with KiKi right now. Don Key in the building, man. We're going to check in with you in just a few minutes. Y'all stick around, because we're going to talk about starting over again, which just seems like that's where you're at. You're kind of starting over. We're going to talk about that with Don Key up next on your K104.
Yes, I'm in the building. What it do?
Man, hey, you know, you were talking a little bit about, you know, how you're kind of reconnecting with media and press and getting out there by, you know, traveling and that sort of thing, kind of putting yourself to the grind, back to the grind. Now, do you consider yourself starting over?
I wouldn't say starting over. Like, we don't how they call it, we don't what term they use, like I wouldn't say starting over. We just, what I'm trying to do, the game is so crowded and you got so many people in it right now. It's just being a legend and being famous and selling a bunch of records, that ain't enough.
Right. You
know what I'm saying, to do it now. I'm satisfied. We eat good, we always have. We don't use radio and TV to live, you know what I'm saying? But having it is enhancing it. What I mean by starting over is just, you know, just rebuilding a surface, branding now. You know, bringing the branding instead of an artist trying to bring more things to the table. And it just take a little bit more work. We're getting out here, we staying connected with the youth and the youngsters. The best thing about the game is Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, Jay-Z, everybody's excited about it, everybody's in it. So there's no age limit. It's that if you jamming, you jamming. It's just about, you have to kind of out working hard, because so many people in it. Ain't nobody don't want to do nothing else but this right now. I want to rap, I want to manage, I want to make some beats, I want to do some promotion. Everybody want a part of the hip hop. This is a hip hop era. So in that format, we just starting over, retooling, you know what I'm saying, rebuilding a little bit character and image and going a different route about it, finna do some big things. It look good.
And it looks like you've kind of reached back to the youth as far as hip hop is concerned, and you got this brand new single with Kirko Bangs. I mean, being from H-Town, you know what I'm saying, and creating that H-Town sound and seeing somebody like Kirko come on the scene, what does that feel like to you?
Well, you know, the thing is about it, we keep seeing them. But they don't last. So the thing about Kirko, he's lasting. He in the city, he doing his thing. So you know, the thing about it is, they look up to us so much. The youngsters, I'm talking about for real, more than people knows. And my thing is, I'm not struck between, man, I don't want, you know, they jamming, they coming up, I have no ill will with any of them because they can't stop me from doing what I'm going to do. You know, most of the people that's kind of intimidated and scared are the people, they coming up, man, I don't like that music. I love everything they do. It was a great connection. We actually didn't even have him on the hook. We actually had that song with somebody else singing it. We gave him credit and ability for, it sounded like him and he wanted to be on it. He asked to sing. We called him just to do a verse. He asked to do the hook. We let him, the song, you know, and it's me, man, reconnected. And I felt like me, being so street, so hood, and so good, I need a little bit softer approach, a little bit more, you know, approach for radio to get it. And, you know, we working it. We already said when we got the song, it's going to take us 8 months, 9 months to a year to get it together. And we right now getting to that point and starting to heat up. It's doing great for us.
Well, let's let everybody else hear it. I know they've been hearing the Triple DF Dub and they've been loving it. Y'all turn y'all radios all the way up. It's Don Key. It's Kirko Bangs. Worry About You.
That's what's up.
K104 Hip Hop and R&B, brand new music right there. Don Key, Lil KiKi, Kirko Bangs. Song's called Worry About You. Man, I love that song, man. From the minute I heard it, I was like, I gotta play this song.
That's what's up. I hit you and told you thank you about 100 times.
You did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But no thanks needed because the song is amazing, and I know it's going to be coming from something bigger. So tell us about, you know, where this song is going to be flourishing from. Is there a new project, a mixtape, an album coming soon?
Well, I'm a mixtape king. That's what I do. But this time, man, I do so many mixtapes, people can't really keep up. I do 5, 6, 7 of them in a year. This time I took my time with this. It's kind of like a mixtape album. All my mixtapes like album because they're original beats and I do hooks on all of them. I put my heart into them. But this one, it's called Money Don't Sleep. It's coming out May 27th. It's going to be nice. Got 2 Chainz, Yo Gotti, Kevin Gates, 8Ball, Young Red, Power Wow, Devin the Dude.
Y'all gonna want to pre-order this one.
Yeah, it's nice. And this time we taking a little time with it because we putting a visual to it. We got this one on MTV 106 in Park. And now we're getting ready to come with the Kevin Gates and 8Ball. We're gonna put a visual to that, and we just doing a different. Me, man, like I say, I didn't have to have radio or visual to really get to the money like I want to. So now we taking our time with it. We putting a great visual to it. It's my brand 713 with Swish House, and we combine it together. Man, we doing it from an independent standpoint before we even decide to do anything else, and it's great. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to do it that way, and like you say, it's gonna be big. Money Don't Sleep, and everybody's on it. It's kind of like some new KiKi mixed with some old KiKi with some fresh KiKi. It's nice, you know what I'm saying?
That is pretty hot. And you know, he's sitting here pretty quiet, but I want to make sure everybody know that Young Red is in the building.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, man?
Young Red, man, it's been a minute since I've seen you as well, but I know you've been working hard. What's up with you?
Recently, like Key said, man, you know, we just reloading everything with the Swish House thing, the 713 thing. We just doing this right now. We kind of got more clip tight, more clothes, being focused on the goal. So we just trying to make good music.
You know what? It's really, really exciting. You know, I not only, you know, champion for Dallas, Fort Worth, but just for Texas as a whole because, you know, other than Beyonce, which is just like a whole other deal, you know what I'm saying? It's just a whole other thing going on with Beyonce, but the lack of Texas being a part of hip hop right now is really, you know, to me
it's a part of hip hop. It's just not coming from us. It's coming from other people in other cities. You see all the trends that Houston said. It's just taking place like that. Right.
But it is time to hear authentic Texas
We
music.
spawned in Texas. We like California. We spawned from an independent standpoint. We so self-made. You know, like I tell people, the difference between Beyonce and them, they really went to Star Search and all that and got booed and all that. We didn't do that. We were self-made stars. I never did a talent show. I had never did a demo. You know, I had all these fans just from a screw tape thing and all that. So now, with us understanding hip-hop was so big, and now that's like Texas, we were so independent, you know what I'm saying? You can make $1 million running around in Texas for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? So that spoiled a lot of us. Now that, you know, I think we can be just as big as Georgia, just as big as Florida, you know, just as big, you know, just as big as New York, because we have that type of following from our state. We just gotta know how to spread it, you know what I'm saying? So we hook it back up. Like I got Red, the youngsters, I got a lot of new producers. This produced by Drummer Boy, June Jones, Mr. Lee, Beans and Cornbread. It's nice, man. You know what I'm saying? I really put some work into it. So to let them know we can do this kind of music down here. If you think, don't think we can just make music for ourselves.
Right.
We spreaded this one out. I got the youngsters mixed with the old school. Like it was a pleasure doing work with 8 Ball and putting them on the song with Kevin Gates. It was a nice mix.
Crazy.
Beautiful.
That is crazy.
So, Young Red, I got him doing all the hooks because he the young hook man. So you know what I'm saying? I've spread it around. Kirko, youngsters, so it's great, man. Shout out to the whole city and Dallas, man, the whole state. We about to do some great things.
Well, I know everybody's gonna be looking forward to this brand new mixtape. Again, the name of it and when it's gonna be out.
ABA 3 is out right now. You can get it. It's kinda like a sampler. We're gonna leave something here too. Y'all give out free. It's kinda like 4 brand new songs. The whole thing, 4 or 5 just mixed around. That's ABA 3, album before the album, and then the whole thing, Money Don't Sleep, May 27th.
All right, now I want to make sure that real Swisher House, real Don Key, real Young Red fans get their hands on this mixtape. So make sure you hit me up on Twitter at KiKi J 104. Let me know you want the mixtape, and I'll make sure I get it to you. Okay?
Dat Piff, live mixtapes, I Am 713, SwisherHouse.biz. You can get it right there, download it right now, and it's on, and you're going to feel it. It's crazy.
Alrighty, man. KiKi, man, I appreciate you for stopping by, man. I cannot wait to pop this CD in my car on the way home, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been missing this type of music. So everybody knows I really love Texas, and I really love our music here. But I hope this won't be the last time that you grace us with your presence. Make sure that you come back again.
I will, man. Shout out to the whole city, and shout out to KiKi J for keeping it real and supporting, man. It's been 100. And I want to let it know that we started the run here, and as we get bigger, we're going to keep making sure we coming to your show because the person who showed us the most love. And shout out to K104 for having us today. 100.
We dranked out on that slow lean, and it's all lanes on your team. Getting blowed, we so those, still doing the things that we want. Y'all play hard, but it's so fraud, still doing the shit that we don't. Turn up.
I'm coming down, I'm showing up, I'm sipping drink, I'm pulling up, I'm gripping grain, I'm switching lanes, nigga, what about you? I'm looking through, I'm pulling hoes, I'm going fit, I'm turning heads, I'm doing just what I'm supposed to do. Nigga, worry about you.